And what is going on YouTube? Just another game channel, bring you just another video. So guys, I'm going to go through these as quick as possible. I'm about 6 or 7 armor sets behind, so I'm going to do one every day from now on, because I need to grind out this material for, you know, the new armor sets and all that good stuff. So we're going to be jumping into the Vigil of Heroes set, which at first I didn't like, and the reason I didn't like it is it's because it is a duplicate set from the Osiris DLC, but I really like that, so I do like this, and I was going to get rid of it originally, but I think with the right shader this could be alright. I mean, but it looks pretty cool actually, despite it being a copy. It looks pretty cool. I like the helmet on the original Mercury version where you had the 3 eyes and you had a specific logo on the arm, and yeah, it was great. And I think the plate was on the other side. Could be wrong. No, the plate was probably on this side actually. But anyway, let's get into the Vigil of Heroes set for the Titan, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so what do we have? We have plastic reinforcement mod, so that's an increased resilience, increased health recovery. We've got linear fusion rifle targeting and sniper rifle targeting. We've got grenade launcher reserves, and we've got linear fusion rifle reserves. Okay, the law is logic says we must accept it. Emotion says we will never truly accept it. I call array. So, off guess on this law piece. I'm guessing this might be something about the death of Cage 6 and how, you know, maybe, you know, something about accepting it, you know, but we will never truly accept it. Or it could be relating to the fact that if she knows you were the one that executed him, I mean, that could be a pretty vibrant aspect of that. Now the helmet itself is pretty simple. It's in a very, again, it's an identical armor set. They've just reskinned it, slightly different, tweaked a few details, and added appropriate shaders and markers. I much prefer the other set, but oh well. And man, if I look back and I find I've done this set, I'll be a bit annoyed with myself. But here it is again. So yeah, I wasn't going to keep it originally because it is a less capable duplicate set than the other one. The other one just looked absolutely beautiful, guys. It looked like something from another world with the shaders and the quality. Now they've rushed a few things out, didn't they, last season? And as season 5 started, I'm going to let that pass and get onto this. But you know, there's not that much talk about the design of the helmet. It's a solid Titan helmet. On the original, we had the 2 top eyes. No, we had like the triangular set of eyes, one at the top and one on each on the bottom, or was it the other way around? I don't know. Suffice to say, it was pretty cool. I do like the fact that there's no sort of way to see through these masks, so they must have sensors and sweepers and scanners all over, or maybe the ghost project sights directly to the visor. That'd be kind of cool. I bet inside the helmet's a full electronic visor. Pretty straightforward. It's a 3-set piece. You've got the top piece here. You've got the jawline. You've got this this mesh, I guess. Breathable aspect. I don't know why you would need that, because these suits are vacuum protected and sealed if they need to be. Maybe this is slightly different. And then you've got the third part with all the belting systems. It's quite interesting they've gone for the belting systems to actually belt and buckle this helmet together. From a military standpoint, it seems a little weak, you know, but nevertheless, I do like these massive iron blocks, not iron, but these huge metal or whatever material it is, blocks over the shoulders, holding the chest plate front and back together. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's a cool looking set overall. It's a shame it's an exact duplicate of a set from the Osiris DLC. The problem is then the Osiris DLC looks so much better. If you could bring that back with the same stats as these, and they were both available, this one, the Vigil of Heroes would get from the Titan would get deleted, unfortunately. Just not as good. Now the arms again, exact duplicate, guys. Just reworked slightly, changed a few things. but we've got like the left shoulder, this high blade on it to protect or to slice, but mainly to protect the jugular and all sorts of basic vital areas in the neck when in combat. If you're right-handed, you've got your left side facing the enemy, so you're shooting. So on this armor set, as you can see, huge block, huge guard there. From the Kyrios set, I think. Is it the Kyrios set? I think from the Osiris. Was it Kyrios? It's a beautiful set. But this is nice enough, guys. There's some scars from damage. You've got the Vanguard colours. You've got the oranges, some whites, oranges and blues. This shoulder's the high shoulder with the high blade is orange and white, which is kind of cool, and the right shoulder, which is much shorter, but still has a tiny little guard protection on it, but it's much smaller, is in blue, so that's kind of cool. And the blue from the shoulder links to the blue to the chest as an over pattern to the underlying orange, so that's quite nice there. I know we're doing arms, guys. We'll get back to. And I'm just brushing over chest. It's a pretty standard arm piece, guys. There's not too much to talk about, as you can see it for yourself, guys. I suppose if anything, this extra, this forearm protection or whatever this might be, maybe it's a design for the new weapons coming. You could theorize that to allow you to like the outfit more. That there's basically a handheld fusion rifle that clips onto your hand like a glove. This Visual Heroes left arm, the mechanism here, this white thing with a tube with a slot coming out of it, the connectors, could be it. Could be the reason. That's what it could be for. But the law. Everyone's got their own way out. Just got to do what you need to do. Cade 6. Okay, so. It's Cade 6 talking now, I guess. I don't know. Everyone's got their own way about it. Just got to do what you need to do, Cade 6. So maybe the first set was about talking about Cade 6. Maybe people are remembering. This is a remembrance about Cade 6 time. So we've got mobility and we've got resilience. We've got fastball, so we've got increased grenade throw distance. Got momentum transfer, causing melee damage with a grenade, reduces your melee cooldown. We've also got rocket load scavenger, so when you pick up ammo you get more ammo in the pack. That's kind of cool. We've got heavy ammo finder, so that's on the arms. So they're pretty good, guys. I like the set, just not as much as the original version that they sort of stole it from. It's hard to steal from because they made the original version. Anyway, onto the chest piece. It's our burden to bear, it never gets easier, but we must carry it, Zavala. They've got to be talking about Cade now, guys. So we've got resilience and health recovery, we've got unflinching sidearm, unless they bring out some beastie sidearms, I wish to get rid of this perk. We've got unflinching energy, aim, so slightly reduces, that's fine. Hand cannon reserves and sidearm reserves, not the best chest piece, I gotta admit, but it's looking solid. You've got the orange and blue. I love this from Destiny 1. I wish they'd bring back, now that the Prodigal set's out, which was a future War Cult set, which I've not shown you yet, guys, and I've had it for weeks. I'm sorry. That'll be my next one. I love these two, how the front and back of this held together with huge metal blocks welded together. That's kind of cool. It's a lot of weight here. You've got these nozzles on the back of the Titan armor, maybe gearing up for, maybe some of that new gear we've been talking about, and on the front. This time, though, the entire front chest plate, you got the chest plate, and then the stomach and midriff looks like it's totally armoured up as well. You've only got tiny bits of the side rib cages showing, but the rib cages start higher than that. So this is just tiny bits of muscle. Vulnerable on the sides, but everything else is blocked, man. This Titan means business. So we've got the boots. Visual first. I actually like the boots. I really do. Okay. If it's fuel, use it to fight harder, Lord Shax. Now I'm just assuming they're all talking, even though it looks like Cade got a piece in there in his own And so after he died, but it's about Cade, I think. This conversation, this lore here. So we've got mobility and resilience. We've got fusion rifle, dexterity, and bomber. And we've got scout rifle, scavenger, and special ammo finder. Now I love the legs because again, what's happening is they've put the orange and blue in asymmetrical and abstract places compared to one another. And you know I don't particularly like symmetrical armour. The belt itself, look, you've got bits of grey and blue there. And this is the Titan mark here. The actual Titan mark is red itself, which is unusual. But again, if you look at the boots, it's very unusual in the design. You've got the main boots protecting the feet up to the shins, and then you've got two isolating shin pads. Almost look like they're not levitating, they're strapped on, but the way they design, it's really cool. And then you've got these two high knee guards with these spikes coming out. I mean, this looks like shoulder charge and shoulder knee for the Titan special abilities. I mean, this armor is really designed for probably a Titan striker or going into there with a knee in the face or whatever. But it's looking pretty slick there. We will just take a quick look at the Vigil of Heroes, guys. I've seen Guardians slay monsters and level armies, but grief is an enemy of a very different sort. Tyracon. Yeah, so this is all about Cade, which is totally understandable, guys. So the armor perks, we've got innovation, reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb, and then you've got better already. Your health begins to regenerate when you pick up an orb. We've got Rocket Lord Scavenger, which is good, and we've got Heavy Ammo Finder. You know, this is a hell of a set of armor, actually. I'm glad I kept it at 600 and decided to keep it. It really is a hell of a set for the heavy ammo and for the rocket launcher in particular. Now we're going to do a quick set of shaders, guys, just because, you know, it's my thing. No, it's my thing. I do like it. I'm trying to actually rush through this because we're already 12 minutes in, but I'm trying to rush through it because I realised I've got like something like 8 sets of armour to show you guys, and I've shown you a lot of fucking Destiny 2 armour already. So, Golden Trace, I remember when this used to be my favourite, man. I mean, look what it's done to the... Look what it's done to the mark, almost nothing. Yeah, that looks horrendous, doesn't it? Grey, white, and it's got grey, white, and a bit of gold trim. Yeah, poor sod, not going like that. We've always got to try the monochromatic, because this thing I love. But there's a shader I want them to bring back. Ooh, that looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, that looks like it means business. Again, the Titan mark is immune to the shader's wiles. I'm looking for something. I'm going to try dark fluorescence now. If this works how it works on the guns, it might be quite cool. But if it works how I think I'm going to work, it's not going to be very nice. So I do apologise. See, this is not bad, actually. There's tiny bits of orange and then the dark. It's totally worked opposite to how the guns work. But that doesn't look too bad at all. Maybe some Vanguard colours that might work a little bit better. Let's have a look at Vanguard Unity. Yeah, Vanguard Unity looks really well. Is that how it's supposed to look, actually? I don't know. I don't think that's how it's supposed to look. This looks more put together. The other one looked a little bit more tattered. I think it is supposed to be a tattered looking armour set, and if you want to apply the original Vanguard colours, it's going to make it look really good. So I think that's the way to go with this. But there are multiple Vanguard colours. I just want to try some of the Iron Banner stuff because I always have to. Because you know, some of it's just going to look badass. Not that one, unfortunately. Not that one. Actually, while we're here, let's try the Crucible Triumph, guys. Bright orange. This thing can look cool. Bright orange and white there. You know, I'm starting to get deja vu that I've done this. If I have done this, I've just looked through my playlist. I don't remember seeing doing it, unless I just looked out. But if I have done it, I apologise. And now you get it a second time, you lucky bastards. Walkout end game. That lilac, it's got a softening touch to everything. I mean, even that in a manly kind of big titan looks nice. It just looks soothing and calm. But if anything, I think it should be left natural, or maybe you know, go back with the original Vanguard colours. I'm hoping they'll release more Vanguard. I think it's got to be the Vanguard for me, guys. Have we ever any other Vanguard colours, or do I keep deleting them like an idiot? We've got Vanguard Metallic, but not enough of them. These just don't seem to look very good at all. Now whether they apply, they look more like a Mercury set, and this original Armour set was from Mercury before they reskinned it, so that's a bit offensive. Safety first. I mean, it's got some. That looks pretty good. Yeah, mainly orange and white. Yeah, that looks quite nice.
It's good to see you alive, Guardian.
But I still think it's gonna have to be go back to the Vanguard. Let's have a look at him solid again. Let's look at him solid. So yeah, he's got the blue and orange shoulders. He's got blue and orange chest mixed plate. He's got one leg that's blue and orange with a little bit of white, and then the other one's like blue and white. Yeah. So they've tried to take. There's a shader in Destiny 1 that does this much better, and they've tried to. I think they've tried to do that with one of the shaders. I can't remember what the shader was called from Destiny 1. I wish they'd bring it back, and I wish they could apply it. That's what I want, Destiny. If anyone sees this video, send it to include Bungie, on Twitter at Bungie, because I want them to listen to that bit. It's about go for 17 minutes in. It's about the shaders. Bring the Destiny 1 shaders back in a separate table. Give them us for free. Let us experiment with some of the best shaders they ever did. Because they've gone for these multiple shaders, they've actually just gone for so many random pieces of crap now. There's very few good shaders. I need more Vanguard shaders now, and I've been deleting them because most of them I wouldn't ever think come in handy. And I've got this Vanguard Unity, which is if you look how it's applied, works really well. Now I know I can probably go back and buy some of the shaders, but I just don't have I've got about 118, about 100 odd legendary shards because I've been buying those fucking upgrade materials all the time. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that's the Vanguard Unity set. It's a cool looking set, guys. But if you go through my earlier Destiny 2, you'll see an armor piece that looks almost identical but much better. I can't remember what the damn thing's called, but the detailing on it, the colour of it, there's just that. But it's identical. They've reskinned it, but it's the exact same shape. But they've changed the details enough so it's not a blatant copy. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I know what this is. So guys, well, this is not a bad looking piece. Let me know what you think, fellas. Let me know what you think. Wow, 20 minutes. That took longer than I thought. I've lost track of time. It's Friday evening. I don't know what's going off. Friday evening. Does that even make any sense to me? My insomnia's lost. I took some sleeping tablets and I can't remember when, and they didn't work, and I've been awake, but I've got some memory loss. But I know I've not been to bed. I've been awake, sat up watching things, but I've got memory loss and I seem to have jumped an entire day, so I don't know what I've been doing for a day or two. But anyway, now you know. If you could leave a like or a comment, guys, on this final set, which I think is quite good actually. That's why I decided to keep it. But look how weird that is. Look how weird the red is on that. That's right, Vigil of Heroes. Vigil of Heroes. I mean, have I actually already applied a shader to these things? No, the Vanguard Veteran shader is what you get with it. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for the other one. That's much deeper. That's the. Oh. Look how red that is. I mean, that's the orange, I suppose. But I need to buy some more Vanguard shaders back, actually. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next one, guys. I'm going to get one. I've got like something like 5 or 6 Titan armor sets alone to do, you guys. So I apologise. I've been a bit unwell with the insomnia. I'm back, hopefully. Again, guys, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know what you think. Any suggestions on shaders you might think look good. And hope everyone's about to have a great weekend. And I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.